Hello, everyone, and we are ahead of schedule. The episode is going to happen today, but we also have a very special event going on in Destiny 2, so we're gonna kind of do both. So what's going to happen is on the main screen when the show starts, there's going to be Destiny 2. Yes, you are going to be seeing Destiny 2. But in the little picture, because we're doing a picture-in-picture thing today, so in the small little picture at the bottom of the right-hand corner is going to be Roll20, where we're going to be running our campaign. We have a very special format of how we're going to be running things. So don't worry, we're still going to be doing our thing. Just that we don't want you to miss, and we ourselves don't want to miss, the special end of the current format for Destiny 2, which just happens to happen today. Also, tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time, Arden Whitefur, VOA Gamer Cub, and myself will be doing a Destiny 2 Beyond Light Day 1 stream. And I don't know why there was a pause there. My brain kind of just shut down for a second. But once again, we will have a Day 1 stream tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time. So feel free to come and cheer us on, come hang out. It is going to be so much fun. But once again, I'll go ahead and leave you to the music. And yeah, apropos, it's called Wizards. So again, don't be alarmed if you see Destiny 2 like on the screen. That's on purpose. We're doing the whole let's do this let's watch this together kind of a thing. So we are doing two things today. Luckily we were able to wrangle it, but yeah, that's what's going on today. Destiny 2 special event, and then once the special event is done, we'll fully swap over to Roll20 as normal. But we are going to be going on with Flights of the Legacy today. And I just got reminded by my Echo Dot about touching the dragons. Not Dungeons and Dragons, but touching the dragons. Okay. Case. All right, so here we go. All right, so in a moment we're going to be sent off. So this is going to be interesting. All right, so I'll let you all enjoy the music while we get all this figured out. All right, see y'all soon. Hello, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and end the music here. So I'm going to go ahead and explain once again what we're doing. So Destiny 2 is having a very special event once again. So what you're going to be seeing...
Okay, question. What time is this?
Let's see here. So I'm going picture in picture right here.
He is saying jump in at 6:50 p.m. Pacific. That's when whatever it is now.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and do this little picture in picture thing for now. Oh, yeah, let me go ahead and hide Spotify. And so what we're going to be doing today, as you can see, oh, temporary capacity. So what we're going to do is we're just going to hold off for just a moment. Give me just a moment. Again, you're going to be seeing Destiny 2 because there's a special event going on today to close out everything before Beyond Light and to kind of like get us ready for Beyond Light, which is tomorrow at noon. So here we go. So I'm just going to let this load. You guys just sit tight and give me a moment. Well, so I'm going to go ahead and do this official. So, welcome everyone to another Darkborne Plus. Again, today we're doing Let's Watch Destiny 2 do its thing. Right now it's doing one moment, please, on my screen. But we're doing the Destiny 2 special event in the background. And then as you can see in the tiny little picture over here is our game. So once the event is over, we will be switching. Basically what we'll be doing is pretty much this. We're going to be going to this. But for now, so that no one is misses out on the event with us, so you can enjoy it with us as well, I will be having my guardian there so that we can all enjoy it. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and start our event. I'm going to kind of lower the stream audio because you're hearing a lot of Destiny playing in the background. And that has nothing to do with our... that has nothing to do with what's going on at the Drunk Dragon Inn or the city around it. So I do apologize if you hear Destiny music going on. So I'm going to go ahead and bring everybody else in. So I'm going to once again introduce everyone. So for those of you that don't know us, My name is Darkborne. I play Desi, the Leonin Paladin. We have Ari, who plays Ganesh, the Loxodon Druid. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Ari.
Hey. I'm Ari and Ganesh.
And then we have Proserpia, Kim, that plays Proserpia. I was about to say the other way around. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi.
She plays the Rock Gnome Artificer. Oh my gosh, I couldn't get the words out. Words are just not my forte today. And then we have also with us Disdorius Ironside, played by VOA Gamer Cub, who is a fighter dwarf.
Hello.
And last but not least,
literally everybody else.
No, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Not your turn yet. Last but not least of this group is Harry, who plays Naia, also known as Isilme. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello.
Wow, you are really low. I think I'm going to have to raise you up. I'll raise you
Yeah,
up.
that's a problem with I've been having.
Oh, there you go.
I've tried absolutely everything. Nothing has worked.
Oh, no, I can hear you now. Your audio, I'm seeing the little audio thing going, yay, I can hear you.
So
Okay,
what you're saying
all
is
right.
you gave
And
Harry
of
a
course, our wonderful DM, who also plays the main NPC that's driving this whole story that we're apparently not listening to. But of course, this is Dungeons and Dumbasses. Arden, who plays Arden.
Stop. I'm Arden, both the Planeswalker and the Planeswalker in control of the ship that the party is unfortunately not on right now. And I'm also the DM of the game. So, hello again. Welcome. You're currently... I believe I should start off by where the party last left off. Oh boy. So, here we go. To follow up from the previous night, it was a night of drinking and debauchery. The party finally getting the lowdown again of what they were supposed to be doing in this damn place, after airing out their grievances to the Legacy's pilot and chief artificer. The current... So, long story short, Big Daddy and Mama Drow, Big Daddy Lion and Mama Drow decided to get themselves some hot hookups for the night, and Big Daddy Lion now has a date, following him around everywhere.
A Big Daddy Orc, by the way.
To disrupt for 1 second, we don't have to be on Destiny till 9:50, DMG says.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
9:50 is the actual event.
okay, all right. So
So it's literally going to be 10 minutes. That's what that says, because that's 10 minutes before the servers go offline.
You know what, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to come back on... Oh shit, okay. I just got back on the game.
All right,
now
I'm gonna close. So I'm gonna go ahead and close Destiny 2, and then we'll get. Let me just close the. There we go. Now we got our regular map. Just let me know when I need to.
Yeah, I'm closing it.
When I need to go on.
I'll be checking the time. I will say at 9 o'clock we'll get on.
Yeah.
Okay.
9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll get on and observe the event. Mm-hmm.
I need to get on and so that I can move the screen on mine anyway.
Okay, Bungie,
that's
really?
being merely mean.
But
Bungie.
back to our story.
Letting me close the game. Give me a moment.
Oh yeah,
You'll
you're
have
fine.
to give us. You'll have to forgive us, folks. We're absolutely distracted because of this.
We're also at the mercy of Bungie right now because they're releasing these tiny little snippets of information that is throwing off the plan that we had to be able to do this and enjoy this. Enjoy
You have
both
plans?
things.
Not tonight.
All right.
Yeah, I don't believe you either.
All right.
Shall I continue?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
Please do.
Yes.
So while the Elfin Lion were having the sex with a human and an orc, the rest of the party, and more specifically the dwarf, the gnome, and our big Loxodon, who is a bipedal elephant, by the way, were left alone at the mercies of the champion Eric Marensong, who was trying his best really to keep everyone happy. It's his job, damn it. And oh my goodness, is this party so
Hard to
introverted?
please. Hard to please.
I would say introverted, more like.
Well, the
Because-
three of them, yes. The three of them, yes.
Yeah.
Because after an initial round of trying to talk with the dwarf decides to go, I'm not in for this shit, and goes to bed.
Well, the dwarf also had a drinking contest with the bard, so
The dwarf was tired and just wanted to get some sleep.
I'll be right back.
and full of the alcohol.
Yeah.
Leaving the super quiet elephant and the super introverted artificer to try and get information that I've been just trying to throw at them this entire time.
Meanwhile,
Talk
backstage,
to the bard.
both Big Bad Daddy Lion and Mama Drow were both going, "Yes, babies, do your RP. You can do this. We're
Yeah.
cheering you on."
I
We're
would
rooting
have
for
talked,
you, kids.
talked to him tomorrow. I just didn't want to talk to him tonight. 'cause
Oh
I
no,
was
it's
tired.
fine. Yeah, no.
Yeah, but the very next day, party went down. They discovered that a certain big old dragon is actually a very tiny dragon,
Baby.
Oh, I
Drow.
forgot that happened
Nice,
too. Yeah.
nice
Yeah.
Tweed.
and completely embarrassed him. So he's currently hiding out in his hoard, being
Because
all.
the dwarf flashed him.
And they ended up getting an
Hey,
amulet.
You first of all, I was flipping to try to get that bird thing.
I know, which you were good. You got it, but broke it. Go
I
on.
broke it. Also, my sheet came off.
Go ahead, Arden. I'm sorry, we didn't mean to interrupt.
I was just about to tell him about the bird too.
Okay, go ahead. But
So yes, the very next morning, a bird came in, dropped off an amulet. The party decided to try and catch it, but the dwarf, being the only one somehow nimble enough to catch it, also was too strong for it and crushed it.
That's
and the
Crushed.
rock gnome kept it.
Yep, it's her test. She's got to fix it.
I have to do
So-
it.
Fix the bird.
Fix the birdie.
Oh. Sorry, I ran in and I was like, wait, I have to do what? This is another thing on the honey-do list?
No,
Sorry,
this is on your to-do.
It
It
was
was already on
It
your
was
to-do list.
already on your honey-do list from last episode.
Well, now I know.
So, the party, after getting the lowdown from me, aka the Planeswalker me, and airing out their grievances on wanting to cut me and/or pounce one of my mirror in one way, shape, or form. I do not know. Honestly,
don't even
I just-
ask. Don't even.
Reiterated to them that in order to make sure this place doesn't break down into a literal pile of nothingness, they have to go and make sure that somebody who's busy trying somebody who's trying to kill off champions of the world doesn't do that. And currently the party is doing the following. Isilme is going to go spread her cult. Oh wait, heal the sick.
No. You got it right the first time.
Good spread the word of Eilestry.
Cult. just call it what it is. Cult.
Big Daddy Lion, Desi, is going to go about town and try and see if he can find himself someone of a religious nature who can finally tell him about the goddess Alona.
Some sort of scroll, some type of thing, and
And then the last bit of Ganesh, Disdorius, and Proserpia, our three most intrepid of the bunch, are heading towards the Masonry Guild to see if they can get some weaponsmithing, armor smithing, and maybe get a hold of a rare material by the name of Hellstone,
Yeah.
which the Masonry Guild is currently using to build up the 5th floor of the Drunk Dragon Inn.
basically, long story short, Arden basically says, "Hey, keep the champions safe." The party, "That's nice. We're just gonna do whatever the fuck we want."
It'll be a surprise to him. Anyway, so we start off. Who wants to go first?
I would say let Naia go first.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Well, we do that.
And then I'll go next.
What did the amulet do again?
The amulet, when you put it on the ground in a reasonably undisturbed 15-foot square, it creates essentially a talking bridge between the legacy and whoever's in that 50-foot square.
15.
Give me just 2 seconds, okay? I'll be right back.
Yep. So that means Desi, you're up.
Okay, I guess Desi first, then Naia. Okay.
Yeah, because Ari decided he needs to go cook chicken.
It's on the
That's
grill.
fine. That's fine.
So, Desi, you're traveling about town. How do you go about trying to find this divine personage that you are trying to look for?
Well, first,
Okay.
because the information person happens to be the bard, and the bard's inside the tavern, the Drunk Dragon Inn, I'm gonna go in and ask him, since he seems to know his shit.
Oh. He's laughing hard.
Oh
Alright,
god.
so you go inside the Drunk Dragon Inn to go look for Eric Marin's.
By the way, can you bring up the map of the Drunk Dragon Inn, please?
Yep. Give me one moment. Because, unfortunately, Destiny 2 tried to take over my main screen
I
here.
know.
Ugh.
Well, I closed it out. I closed the game out.
Well, no, this is on his end.
Okay, so if you're in the blank space, you're not inside the Drunk Dragon Inn. I am taking you, and I'm flopping you there.
Yeah. Also, bring my boyfriend in with me.
Are you like dragging him by the hand now?
Yes.
Wherever he goes.
Yes. I am holding his hand, and he's coming with me wherever I go. I mean, there's some psycho person making people disappear, and this one's kind of the special to me.
But he's not a champion.
I don't care. He is champion enough to me. He's champion enough to me.
Oh my god.
That was beautiful.
You entered the Drunk Dragon Inn. It's still relatively quiet. A bunch of the kobolds are about getting themselves set up. In the bottom, to your right, from your perspective,
Mhm.
the kobolds who run the betting ring, the gambling area are doing their thing. You notice you came back in and what's his name again? Damn it.
That's what I'm looking for right now, really quick.
Yeah, Asher didn't exactly stop you at this point in time. Although you do see him busy polishing one of the things.
Mhm.
As you open the door, as soon as the door closes, his head perks up. He turns around. Recite!
No. We don't destroy things. Not cause trouble. Do not make promises under the roof. Boyfriend agree. So there you go. It's 100% on table. All good.
Okay. He goes back to polishing the marble of the pillar that seems to have gotten dusty throughout the surfaces.
Yeah.
You do happen to look around, and Eric Marinsong is not there. In fact, just double checking, make sure I didn't leave him in any of the other rooms here. Okay, yeah, Eric Marinsong is not down in the area.
Wait,
The only person.
wait, no, hold on. So because last session he was in the upper dining area before we left off.
Yep, and you guys were talking to someone for quite a while first.
Okay, no, I'm just checking. Okay, I didn't see his thing moved. Okay, all right.
A lot of things move.
Oh yes, in bedroom it did. But anyways,
There's a kobold at the bar, and what looks like is that the right one? I don't
Yeah,
think she.
that
Nope.
was-
So she's there, and also a tiefling happens to be there too.
oh god, the wiggle bottom. Okay,
You don't even know her name yet. Shut up.
Look, I named her off.
You didn't name her Wiggle Bottom,
I
did you?
did. I did. I named her.
No. I'm talking to Arden.
Yes, because I named her Wiggle Bottom.
Don't look at me. He's the one that named her.
I was the one that
Oh,
named
God.
that character
Okay.
without even knowing who she
Okay,
was and what she did. All I heard was, give me a name, and I was being silly, and I came up with the last name Wigglebottom. I don't remember what the first name I gave her was. Okay, so we head over, I say hello, I greet the
Clara.
yes, I greet her, of course, he's in tow. And I greet her by name, and I ask, "Oh, who is this? Your horny friend over here?"
For everybody else's sake, whoop. That is Alyssa Wigglebottom.
Alyssa, that's what it was. That was the name I gave her. Yeah, Alyssa Wigglebottom.
We all had a good
Nice.
look. 5,
Nice.
4,
Yes.
3.
Done.
Yeah.
So she's over there talking with the kobold, and she just hears "horny friend," and she's like, looks over and sees the lion and goes, "Well, I mean, with looks like that, I could definitely be horny."
He winks to her, then looks back to was it Clara?
Yep.
Okay, friend Clara, precious one, I must ask you, where is the music man?
She's like, "What? You didn't hear? Or where were all of you?"
We
Or
were
no.
we were just outside, clearing our throats and minds.
Eric left. He went with that black mage girl. She said she needed a strong, strapping hero to go help her get some spell ingredients or something in the forest.
Oh no!
Well,
I am. I look over to Karg, and I'm like, my love, I am much of the concerned. I think we must find one of our friends.
I'm unsure. At this point, that could be, finding stuff in the woods could mean, well, same stuff we did last night.
So satisfying and bumpy. I get it. Okay.
That's what it sounds like to me.
So basically, I kiss his forehead, and just chuckle a little, and Desi holds Clara's hand and kisses the back of her hand, and winks at her and thank you, dear sweet one, and dear horny friend, what is your name?
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm so tempted. Hold up. I'm going to do my best rogue impression. One moment.
Go ahead.
Oh my god.
So she turns around, elbows on the thing. It's, "Oh, you can call me Alyssa Wigglebottom, sugar."
Well, Miss Bottom of the Wiggles, I am Desi, and this is
The wiggle.
and please let me finish. You're making me laugh. Miss Bottom of the Wiggles, I am Desi, and this is Karg Hornbreaker. Although last night he didn't break any horn, but it's okay.
She just smiles. She's like, "Oh, Cog and I are well acquainted." And
So-
Cog just
So
shuffles a little bit behind you.
I bid you beautiful ladies very much of the adieus. I must go find. I must figure out what I must do. I am so confused of the way this world works. Do you have any place where I can find scroll of Ilona, or prayers of Drow?
Scroll of Lona. Praise the Drow. Well, I don't think the Drow pray that much anymore. Clara piped me up. Yeah, Drunk Dragon Inn doesn't Okay, so the inn here doubles as sort of a temple for those who do prayers to the divine.
Yeah.
But more than likely, it's really to Oladamara, since the only person around here who does any sort of quote-unquote praying is Eric Maronsong.
So is there no place with the scrolls or books of religious items that I may partake and look and read?
Not inside this city, I think. You would have to go to the human capital. Or the elven or one of the elven capitals.
He starts to mutter under his breath in Leonin, "I'm fucked."
Alyssa says, "Well, wasn't that their cleric staying in town? Or was he an acolyte? He was an acolyte of the knowledge god, wasn't he? You mean the follower of Bokob? Yeah, that's the one. Think he should be somewhere out by the garden."
Thank you, my precious ladies. I will go and take care of this business, and then I must inform my friends that we did the oops. The big of the oofs. So so Desi grabs Karg's hand, raises it up to his lips and kisses the back of it, and just takes him to go meet this acolyte.
It's just drag. Karg's like, "Do you even know where you're going?"
A garden? Shrug? Do you know?
It goes from you dragging him to him dragging you.
Yeah. And Desi's just smiling, watching that booty shake.
Oh, God.
I can watch you walk all day, my precious one.
It's like, you are incorrigible.
Yes, but I'm yours incorrigible.
It takes you a little ways, a little bit further out from town. You notice that while the inside closest to the river seems nice and very masonry oriented, the further out you go, the more green starts to show up, like on the buildings. Very elven make, where everything starts melding with the surroundings. And you reach a place that actually looks like a little bit of a farm. And it's got flowers and very nice smelling plants. There seems to be a woman out there watering said plants. Elven, or at least you think it's elven, according to you, or at least reminding you that to you, elves really just look like pointy-eared humans, for the most part. But she's out there, and she's watering the plants while rubbing her belly.
Hello, are you acolyte?
Oh, no. Oh, shoot, you caught me a little unaware. Hi. No, I'm not the acolyte. I believe he's over there. She points over to what looks like a male elf, or a pointy-eared human wearing a steel half-plate and a warhammer at his waist. He seems to be pouring into a book while looking through different plants.
Hello, friend. I believe you are acolyte.
He's taken back from his book, looking at one of the plants, and then book again, and then just, "Oh, you're new." Immediately closing the book and then walking up to you, and just with squinted eyes, he's like, "Open mouth, please."
Excuse me. I don't. Why you want to look here?
Yeah. Gripping your muzzle, he's just looking at the Jones. He's like, "Wow. How did you pull off this transformation?
Is it not
Are you Lycan?"
No, yeah.
Oh my God.
He lets go of your muzzle. He's like, very strange.
I am Leonin.
Are you from this area?
I am from
No.
very, very, very far away.
He puts a book that he was holding, seemingly a book on plants, and then reaches into another one from out of his pack. Leonin. Well, you're clearly not from this continent.
I'm from my homeland is Theros.
Theros, you say?
Yes.
Alternate lands. Are you one of them?
Them who?
He leans and just... No. You don't seem like an outsider, but at the same time... So close. No. Did you happen to come in a silver ship?
Oh God.
Mhm.
Possibly?
And he starts murmuring-
Congratulations, Desi. This is the first plot hook you've actually taken. Thank you.
You know, apart from throwing
bowing
a quest
from my
at the party.
bowing a lot. By the way, I also had another plot hook earlier that you weren't here for, but that's we'll get to that. But
It's always a plot hook I'm not here for, Desi. Always.
Yeah, no, you missed about the part that I found out that our
Skip.
bard went hee with the magical lady in black. So,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
that was the first hook. Now I'm at the
Okay.
second hook.
It's like on flights of silver wings. 4. No. I think the translation is 5. Yes, 5. The black
If
demon, shattered shell.
Mr. Mr. Acolyte, if let's perchance of the hypothetically say yes. What would be reply to that hypothetical?
I'd ask you where the other 4 are.
The other 4, well, everyone is doing special task.
Well, it doesn't matter. You've got plenty of time, I think. It's very confusing because it's talking about shattered skies, and sky doesn't shatter. It's not even made of anything.
No.
Yeah.
How tall is the acolyte?
As tall as an elf can probably get.
I'm
He's
saying-
about a foot shorter than you.
So
You
6
have to
feet.
ask permission before picking him up.
I'm not gonna pick him up.
He's about 5'11", 6-ish.
Okay, all right. No, I want to know how, because if I bend over, I want to know how far I'm bending over. So to lean in.
Just a deep bow.
Yeah. So Desi gently leans to his ear and whispers, "My friend, we are here to. I cannot speak too much regarding our mission here, but we really need your help. By chance, are you champion of this plane?"
Champion? Hell no. I'm not. You see me wearing a hero symbol lapel? Fuck that noise. I'm here to learn knowledge, not to go out and kill monsters and get murdered.
The other question I have, by any chance, I need to know one of 3 things.
Okay.
Do you have any information or scroll for me to learn about Ilona? Also, do you have any scrolls of prayers from the Drow?
He sits down and pulls open up his pack and reaches his arm deep into it, and just let's see here. You notice that the bag's on the ground, and he's leaning in. That arm is going way too deep for it to be hitting the bot. For it to be that deep and not hitting the ground.
Is this a bag of holding?
It's a bag of holding.
Yeah, it's a bag of holding. Yeah. Mind you, again, our party has a bag of holding, so he's not really shocked. He just
Has he actually seen her use it?
Yes. Yes, he's actually seen her use it because he handed her all this stuff to put in it. So, yeah.
It's like, let's see, book on. Yep. Let's see, book on the drow. Not much. Old prayers to Lolth.
Yes,
slave
definitely
cult.
not.
Slave cult.
Yes.
Man, and nope. Just sets that one down. Reaches in. Old cities. Nope. Scroll treasure map of maybe Menza Branzon? Probably. This could be useful to you. He just hands it to you.
So what? Hold on, I'm gonna write this down because this is an item. So hold on. So where? Oh god. Oh my goodness. Oh, I need to type this down. What is it? Scroll of what?
He said it was a treasure scroll to Menzo Baranzan.
Menzo Baranza. Okay, so treasure scroll. So I need to write this down because if not, I'm going to forget. Okay, all right. Okay, so that's the thing probably in Drow or Undercommon. Okay.
Hold up, let me give you the proper spelling of it because it's sitting on the Heroes map.
Yeah, Menze Baranzan.
Yeah.
Yeah, please give me the proper spelling. Let's see here.
Menzo.
Uh-huh.
Berranzan.
Okay, Berranzan.
Yep.
Wow, the only thing I was missing was an R and an N.
Alrighty. So with that out of the way, he's like, I don't have exactly anything specific on Alona, but I have this Book of the Divine.
That will work. Does it have enough information for me to understand this goddess?
Kinda. It'll give you the basics.
That would be perfect. For some reason, my prayers seem to call to her, and I need to understand her better.
I would guess so. If you're from a ship that's out of time and you're an unborn, like the prophecy says, I would be very interested to learn what you find out.
You know, my friend, I would be willing to do this trade of information with you.
But I think you don't have enough time for that. Not at this time.
No, but we can find a way to get you information.
Works for me. I'll be in.
Also, is there a play? I understand her symbol is the unicorn. Is there any wooden unicorn horn that I may use?
You would have to look at a trinket shop, but there isn't really one here. Not much tourist attractions outside of the inn here, I'm afraid. You hear in the background a big, gruff, deep voice coming from what seems to be a very modest abode.
Uh-huh.
It's just, darling, lunch is ready.
Desi slowly turns around to see who or what is saying this.
You notice at the door that there's this spiked creature just standing there, giving the most horrific of smiles. And the elf who was rubbing her, what you now notice is a paunch belly, smiles, says, "Coming, darling," as she starts making her way back. She turns and looks over to the male elf. Ginry, if you could, you know the rules. If you take anything out, please leave gold inside the box outside. Thank you. And the elf you were just speaking to goes, "Yes, ma'am."
Is that the sister?
No. No. She's the owner of the garden.
And
She-
is that spouse of said owner?
Yep. Ever since the Hellmouth opened up, demons have been coming in more frequently. But because of the rules laid down by the angels and the divine, they're not allowed to come here on quote unquote vacation or to stay here unless they agree to the terms as set forth at the gate. In other words, the demon that's staying out here, harmless.
I see. Okay. I wonder why Sister Naia is not here. This pregnancy maybe need help.
Hopefully.
If horny husband is mind you, this is all in his head. If horny husband is I wonder how horny baby shall be.
Are you planning for the future?
No,
Oh,
no.
God.
No, that's how he's describing. No, he's just describing to like trying to figure out how will the horns on this child be, and how much distress will that be on the mother. Like he's actually trying to be thoughtful. He's trying to be thoughtful right now. My very handsome, beautiful one, Karg. Thank you for coming with me this far. I'm sorry if this is so boring to you.
He's just sitting there like, I got to see her husband. He barely shows himself.
So I smiled. What's his name again? The acolyte.
Ginry.
Genry. May I call you Genry, as I heard your name
He nods. He nods. Yep. He gets-
Genry, what kind of being are you? I want to not address you so strangely.
I am an elf.
Ah, okay. So, are you related to Drow?
In a sense. Drow Drow are, in a lack of a better term, dark elves. Whereas we prefer the forests, they preferred dark caves. And the darker, more sinister perversions of their goddess Lolth. But as of recently, they have become a nomadic race.
I see.
No real combinations there, except for the fact that we kicked their butts along with the orcs.
I see.
And Kark just goes, "Hoorah!"
Yes, I did do the kicking of butt last night as well. And just smiles and winks at Karg.
Hand up, slap on back the head for Kark.
And so, look, he really likes Karg, and it's, really likes Karg.
Darling, every other line does not need to be an innuendo.
So, would it be a strange request at masonry to have horn made of the stone, or is that going to be against Ilona?
I wouldn't see why it would be against her. Anything fashioned in the symbol of one of the gods is perfectly fine.
Genry, I really respect and thank you kindly. And so he hands one of his seeds to Ginri, asking him if it's okay if they plant one together outside of the property of the garden, so not to disturb the garden.
I don't see why not. He's like, it'd be fun to learn the Therosian customs.
So he goes out of the outskirt, basically the outer side of the garden.
You notice as he follows you, he's pulled out a bunch of parchment and some ink,
So
and is writing down everything that you're doing.
So basically, he kisses Karg on the cheek and he said, "Excuse me, lovely one. Excuse me, lovely one. I must do what I must do every day."
Just shrugs.
And just so he gets on his knees, slowly digs a hole, and kisses the seed and puts it in the ground. And then, as he's covering it, he's asking for a blessing of protection for the pregnant mother, and her spouse, and the child, as he is joyed by the sight of family, and he also asks Ilona to take care of Ginri for being so willing to help him, and also a protection for Karg.
Scribble, 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 scribble.
And then he asks, "A great Ilona, as I ask for a stronger bond with you, as you are my sky mother of this world. And I would like to carry with me a symbol of you with me, but I do not know what would please you, my sky mother of this world. So please, Ilona, please grant me a symbol that is worthy of you." And then pats the ground and then pulls his hands back.
The little flower, of which you have just planted, it was an acorn, correct?
Yes.
Ah. A spiraling wood pops up, and a little flower just goes poing. The wood looks like it's fashioned in the shape of a unicorn horn, but with the flower on top. It just grows. It's like It grows out of the ground from where you just planted. It spirals about together and reaches a point. And as I said, from the bit, a small bod pops up, and then just a little pop, it sprouts into a flower.
A little confused, he leans over to the flower.
And Ginri's like, "Oh, fascinating."
And he's a little confused because this is the second time she's done this. He leans a little bit closer to the flower and he goes, "Excuse me, Sky Mother, is it okay if I pluck this from ground?" Like waiting for some sort of like pat on the back or something to say that it's okay.
Scribble. I mean, it's exactly what you asked for, so why don't you take it out?
So he carefully pulls it out, replacing it with another seed, saying thank you for this gifted holy symbol that will be very proud to carry with him.
Note, as you pull it, it actually pulls out to about, I'd say, half a foot in length.
Holy. Uh-huh. Wow. No kidding. So it's a unicorn horn with
It looks
the flower.
Well, you have no idea, but to Ginri's like, huh? Strange, you would get a wand.
What? Excuse me, wand?
It looks like one, doesn't it?
Yes, but my sister is the magic one. I am the holy one.
Well, I don't think it's a magical wand. I think it's just a wand, but it's fashioned like a unicorn horn, and unicorn horns tend to be pretty long. I think the goddess you just prayed to wanted you to have something that befits your magnificent status. At least that's what I'm going to be writing down in my notes.
So this goddess knows of my nobility.
Have you seen yourself, Big Lion?
No, because there was no mirror in shower. Remember, he takes it literal. Let's just.
It's so
It's
special.
like you're a bipedal lion.
Yeah. And that's what he meant. Yeah, but he didn't get that. He thought like, have you actually seen yourself? Like, no, have you seen yourself in this world? Yeah. So Desi smiles, and thanks Ginry. And then he's like, he begs his pardon. Karg, I think, well, he's just looking at this wand type apparatus, and just starts to tear up, because just touching it makes him feel so much closer to Ilona without even really knowing about her that much. It just, for some reason, he is just so touched that Step Sky Mom is just literally gifted him this really beautiful gift that she made for him. That, like, this is not something that, like, Karametra did for him back on, it's not, this is like totally topped Karametra.
I mean, you did kind of impress her with a really nice prayer to the soon-to-be mother.
Yeah.
But of course, you'll find out gods in this world don't act the freaking same way. They're always freaking weird.
Yeah. So he places the wand like underneath his armor, so that way it's close to his heart.
Mhm.
And he takes Karg with him, and he basically says, asks Karg, hey, I think it's time we go meet up with Naia, who's somewhere around healing the sick, so he could tell her about the pregnant one at the garden.
All right, and we're gonna leave Desi there. Naia, are you here?
I am.
All right. Guess what you're doing?
Yay.
All right. So we start off with the party splitting off back at the Drunk Dragon Inn. Naia, how are you going about town finding the sick and the those who are in need of aid and a touch of your goddess's secondary light, because she's the moon?
Mhm.
Hello?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. The question is, how are you going to go about finding people?
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna have a, as well. I mean, it's kind of like a stroll as well, just kind of exploring, and as well, like if I see anybody in distress or anything like that.
Alrighty. So you'll be passing me some perception checks.
Okay. 2 ticks,
Give me 2.
2 perception checks.
Oh, nice. Next.
Oh,
Fucking-
not
Damn it! So, one of the first things you notice while you're out perceiving things, you do notice that Eric Maronsong is currently leaving the town along with the black girl, and they are arm in arm, giggling and laughing on the way out. So that's one.
Like
That's what-
Nubian or like Drow?
No, the black cloaked female that Desi was.
You know, the
pretty
lady
much
in
ripped
black
off.
that I snubbed and said, "Hey, that's nice, that's cute, human," and I went off to Daddy Orc.
Okay.
Give me one moment. I'll get her image up so people can see what she looks like. Ah, no, not that one. We want this one. And whoop.
Oh, her. Okay.
Yes, the absolutely clearly evil woman.
She does not look evil.
She has
You haven't
skulls
watched
on
enough
her
anime.
hat.
She's
You
got a
lying
skull on
sack
her
of
hat.
shit.
She's got 3 skulls on her hat. 3.
She looks like Lulu from Final Fantasy X without the belt.
One of them
And
is a
Lulu is
vampire
not
skull.
evil.
One of them is a vampire skull.
Exactly. She can't be evil. She's killed vampires.
That.
Uh-huh.
This is like that. This is like that scene from Mitchell and Webb where it's like, have you taken a look at our hats? They've got skulls on them.
And she's currently walking out.
Why
This
is she
handsome
sniffing
fella.
her finger?
No. She's doing that like. Shh.
She's trying to figure out if the blood stains are still there.
No, she's basically kind of doing the. Shh! Don't say a word.
Oh, she's going,
currently
"Ooh, that
walking
makes
out
it
with
good."
this wonderful fellow
Yeah.
who's having
Oh, I get it now. She's not sniffing her finger. She's like licking the moisture off of it.
Oh God. Getting back to the
After
DM.
5 minutes with the bard, that's how it rolls.
Yeah, the bard was the bottom. Anyways.
Yep.
DM.exe has broken. Give moment for restart.
Again, Darkborne
Hi.
Dungeons and Dumbasses is rated M for mature for a reason.
Anyway,
Stuck on her sniffing her finger.
so one of the things you immediately noticed was them leaving town.
Right.
Essentially, having a gay old time and laughing it up, and pretty much with all the yucks.
Okay,
Um,
I definitely chalked that up to sus.
What, is Naia going, this is sus?
Yeah. This is sus.
But apart from that, you're hearing you hear the pretty much basic noises of a town waking up and getting ready. Stone tools are being shifted about. A young elven maiden with a belly bump is walking and picking up. Is going around and getting to one of the market stalls and getting food. She clearly is pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, earlier in the day she went shopping. That's why they had food later.
I
Anyway.
know. I kind of figured. I understand that this was all happening while I was in the inn panicking that someone was missing.
You pass by an old codger who seems to be suffering an ailing cough. If you wish to help him, which is one of the first ones you run into that may seem like something's going on.
Got him.
Fucking black lung.
Hello, friend. What ails you?
You might want to speak a little bit more into your mic. Sorry.
Oh, yep. Hello, friend. What ails you?
Yes. It looks up at her and then shows his palm just dripping with grease. See this, lass? This is the black lung. Only the good smiths get this.
I am sorry, my friend.
What's that to be sorry about? Apart from coughing my lungs out, I'm doing just fine. Damn it.
She smiles a little bit. A life of hard work and sacrifice should not be repaid this way. If you will allow me, I will try to help.
Sure. What's it in for you, though?
She smiles. There is only helping those in need. That is the way of Illustrae.
This is the way.
This is the way, yeah.
Oh, is that an old god you dark elves are worshipping now? If it's a healer, then I'm all for it.
She smiles. From what I gather, she does not exist here, so I must fill her place. You may call me Naia. And I put my hand on his chest and I cast Cure Wounds.
Just hacks up and a small black ooze lands on the ground. It just sits there for a moment before it suddenly scoots away and runs into the water.
Everyone, female drow Jesus.
And he's just like, well, that's new. Well, I hope your new goddess works out for you, drows. That's some powerful healing.
She smiles. Indeed. You may come to her light as well.
I'll stick to Arden. He's my. After all, we dwarves only got one god.
Very well, my friend. But all are welcome. And she just smiles and sort of offers to shake his hand.
He takes it gladly. If you ever need a smith in town, you can call me. Fuck.
I may. She smiles. I may take you up on that.
All right. My name's. Damn it! What's my name?
Hammer
Give me a
Smith.
moment. No, someone throw me a vowel.
Fuck
Cindy.
Stumpy.
Oh.
Stumpy.
Oh.
Barosk!
Barosk.
Barosk. Berosk. Barosk. Iron Fiend.
Ooh, I like that last name.
Sure.
Well,
For when I meet metal, metal bends to my whim.
So much sex.
I'm glad to hear it, Barosk Iron Fiend.
There'll probably be a lot more sex if you offer to trade him a face mask for a sword, Kim.
Ah!
What?
And
What?
the NPC characters have been updated to include Barosk Iron Fiend, male dwarf metalsmith.
Is there any way the little NPC tokens can have like their names on top of them?
Yes, there is a way, but I'm not going to create him as a token at this point in time.
Oh, okay, cool.
Not unless we need him to be part of what we're doing.
Not
Right.
ideally, if they're not going to be in combat in one way, shape, or form, I more than likely will not create a token for them.
Okay.
Or-
Makes sense.
Or if they're not going to be some sort of backdrop to an area.
Or being
Right.
pulled around by a giant fuck off lion.
Pulled around by a giant fuck off lion.
Yeah.
Well, my friend, may you live long and prosper.
And may you find peace and a strong forge.
I like this guy. I really do like this guy.
I do.
You just went from Star Wars to Star Trek.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I'm indiscriminate in my nerd reference.
Homebrew.
It
Brew.
yeah. Harriet Tubman the
saying.
Drow,
Yeah.
quoted Star Wars and Star Trek in the same sentence. Who gives a fuck?
I'm not saying it's a problem. I'm
No,
just
I know.
saying.
I mean, look,
Noticed.
just because our party member decided to be female drow Jesus.
What?
She's not female Drow Jesus. She's Harriet Tubman
absolutely
the
is.
Drow.
She absolutely is female draw Jesus right now.
Yeah, she's feeding the sick, healing the sick, feeding the poor,
Yeah.
spreading the gospel of her God
Cool hair.
with cool silver hair. Yeah, exactly.
With what now?
With cool silver hair, you know.
Oh yeah.
With
With
freaking,
absolutely amazing hair.
you know,
Yes.
and freaking Princess Serenity's crescent moon on her forehead. I mean,
Yeah.
but we digress. Go on with Naia. Now, I am the shocked that you didn't introduce yourself as Silme to them and just went straight into Naia. That I'm like, wow, for your character. But anyways,
Yeah,
Oh,
it
distracting.
was a toss up. That's why I paused and I was like,
you made a very interesting choice. That's all I gotta say.
You keep walking around. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Wait, question: isn't she gonna get an opportunity to deal with the bard situation, or did that too much time passed?
I mean,
She saw him leave with her, and she saw where they were going.
Okay, but you didn't. Okay, now I'm just trying to understand what we're
the
what's
question
going on.
from there is, do you want to follow up on that?
I would probably. I wouldn't until I was with the rest of the group,
Hmm.
and then she would say, "Look, I saw this happen. This is super sus."
All right. Check your perception.
Perception check.
Yep.
19, nice.
With these high ass rolls, come on.
I've got a +6. It's not my fault.
It's true. She does have a +6.
So
If you have a +6, it is your fault.
I'm just gonna.
This is how
Legitimate point.
accountability works in the world.
No, I didn't mean to roll two of them. Fuck. There we go. So it's not like you make the two obvious for your eyes. It's not that you found a sick person, but you happen to notice someone with a hood walking around. Well, let's give him not a hood, but more Kung Fu Panda hat.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
The
What? Sorry.
The
Kung Fu Panda hat.
the rice patty hat, like the big woven.
Yeah, a woven basket like hat.
Oh my god, you're so young. I was gonna say a Raiden hat.
Raiden hat.
That too.
Yeah.
Case in point, you see a traveler with a Raiden hat and a big pack upon his back, and his how would I put it? Midnight black skin and silver hair drooping down his face as he's walking through town.
Okay.
What the what?
Arden was offended that you said that the evil girl was super sus, so now he made super de duper sus.
Super duper sus Raiden. Yeah, I know.
As she sees that he is also Drow, she's definitely going to follow him.
All right. Roll me that stealth for following if you want to go unnoticed while following him.
She isn't actually that bothered about being unnoticed. In terms of like she's not trying to be particularly stealthy until like it's what I want to do is like when he thinks that he's safe, like just be like, "Hello, brother."
All right. So you can't really find a good enough moment to try and approach him just yet because he's in the middle of the market. He's walking around with folks. He's busy doing trades. You see, he's got trinkets of sorts, like one of which is like a golden spider with a ruby jewel in it. He's trying to trade it for food and survival objects, or things that he could do to survive, because he clearly seems to be well traveled. His bare feet caked with dirt, showing that he's been a long traveling.
Okay, in that case, I want to walk up to him and just smile and say, "Well met, brother."
He turns, he sees what looks like to be a female drow in armor.
Who is like I think I've said this before. Naia's 6'2". For a drow, that's fucking tall.
And is quite taller than him. His body language goes from yes to oh dear lord, and he takes a step. He's like, please don't kill me.
I'm
about to be assaulted.
Not the face, not the face.
She just smiles. Relax.
Relax with a female drow. Like that's like we know where that doesn't end up. The market stall guy who you approached him in front of was just like, she's actually kind of okay. Have you met any female drow? He points to you. I've met this one. You have never met this market person in your entire life, but you can tell he's trying his best not to cause a scene.
She smiles and says, she just looks him up and down and just looks at him with sadness. This world has not been kind to you, has it?
He's looking down, his eyes going from suspicion to a little bit more relaxed, and he's like, "You're not from here."
That was such a well-timed sneeze. I thought he sneezed. No, it was the way it was timed. I thought that the character sneezed. No, go ahead.
Did he say you're not from here?
Yeah, he's like, "You're not from here."
Yeah.
I am from far away.
There are drow outside of the Underdark.
She nods. Some who see the light.
So you worship Palor?
She shakes her head. No.
Do I look gray to you? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
He was actually about to mention that. It's like, you don't look pale-skinned.
Sorry, what?
It was just about to say, so you worship Palor, but you don't look pale-skinned.
Oh, okay. No, I follow a different. I follow the light, the moon.
Who?
She smiles and just. Would you join me?
Oh God! Now with the drug.
In a walk.
It's ... You're clearly a priestess. You're of the drow culture. You have drow skin. And more than likely, you would try to have me follow you, and you would immediately pull me into subservience. No thanks.
Oh, wow.
None. She just chuckles a little bit.
Drow are very super sus of everyone.
None are.
Drow males are
Yeah.
super sus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drow males they're like basically slaves.
Yeah.
To the females. She smiles. I do not follow love. You are no less of a being than I am. I ask you as a friend.
Rolling sus meter.
49.
Just came out. Oh, they just announced it. Yes. Oh, good.
He's just like, not follower of Loth. Well, duh, you aren't a follower of Loth.
It's one of two 90% affected bats.
You clearly don't whine when saying her name. Oh yeah, it wouldn't work on him. He's not a priest. And then
She just looks at him and says, well, my friend, my fellow, can I at least get you some boots and some food?
It's like, you just I'll allow it this once. But don't you try anything funny, and I will blow up everything that's inside my pack.
She smiles and says, "Believe me, I intend you no harm."
He's like, "What is your name?"
You may address me as Isilme.
Inaris. He just holds out his hand.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Isilme. And she shakes it.
He turns and looks at the market keeper and just 2 fingers to his eyes and 2 fingers to the market keepers. I'm holding your word to this.
it's like you better not be lying to me. Or
If I end up in the slave pit, I will get out and I will gut you. And he's just, Mark is just like, oh, if only you could. he happily waves you off as Inaris follows you.
She just says, "Please tell me." As I said.
I can barely hear you, by the way.
As she's walking, she says, she sort of turns to him and says, "Please, tell me. I am, as I said, from far away. What happened to the drow on this world?"
Well, number one, all the priests lost their power when the goddess pretty much cut them off. And then the rebellion started. That was great. And at the same time, the elves and the orcs decided to double team both sides. Homes ransacked, lives ruins, and, well, a lot dead, to be honest. But what can you expect? Orcs.
Naia just closes her eyes and just stands there.
Well, don't.
I'm truly sorry.
You kidding me? Best thing that ever happened to the damn drow. You don't seem to understand. We're here in this world. These drow, they were tyrants.
Yes, they are much the same on mine. Although there are a few who, like me, dare to dream of a better future.
You also do notice now that he's also, if it wasn't for the hat he's wearing, he would be wearing a blindfold.
Okay.
Because, oh boy, is it bright out. He nods, and he's just like, well, as you can see, we're now travelers and nomads. We're gonna rebuild ourselves from the ground up. Same deal to what you're saying, except we're gonna hold everyone accountable for exactly what they've done.
That is not the way to the light. The way to the light is forgiveness.
Yeah.
If we are to grow, if we are truly to take our place in the world, we must forgive the wrongs done to us.
Oh, we'll forgive, all right. Once those old priestesses finally kick the bucket. And we snuff out Loth for good.
Loth is... she is not beyond redemption.
I don't know about you, but at the moment, Loth is mortal. The only problem is we can't find her.
Well, she just smiles. It hurts my heart that this has happened to our people.
We'll bounce back. He says mid chomping on food.
But oh, really quick. By the way, I'm in line to try and get on. I'm number 7,960.
You
might
may
want to.
want-
Yeah, you might want to start putting yourself in line to get on.
If
Also,
it's,
the traveler is glowing.
Mm-hmm.
She glowing.
Um,
She's using glow.
But yeah, going back to the game.
Yes.
and Naia would respond and say, so let us see about getting you some boots. You can't walk around like this.
he points around to the marketplace. Well, we're in the right spot.
Is there anywhere that looks like they're selling boots?
12,200, by the way. All right.
It's going pretty fast because I'm now 60, 80.
Yep. All right.
Boot store. Is there a Payless there?
I mean, there's a leather worker nearby. It's see him with a few boots. Some just plain soled. The other ones like foot wraps.
I would walk up to him. Good day, my good sir.
The gnome looks up to you. Yes, good day. How can I help you this day, madame? You looking to buy some boots?
I certainly am, for my friend Inaris here.
Leans. Well, I mean, you certainly could use them. Looking down at his feet.
And she kind of looks a little bit embarrassed. And she pulls out one of the gold pieces from the Forgotten Realms. And she shows it to him. She says, regrettably, this is all I have to offer. However, it is gold.
You mean apart from the 40 gold from that
Really?
Desi gave you?
Remember, we got paid 40 gold each. Well,
We did, yes.
You have 45 regular gold.
Oh, I've got 45 regular gold. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
You're right. Yes, you would say in that, yes, if you could set him up with some rough, how much would it cost?
Hey, Drow male. Come on, put your foot up. He's and Ar's like, for what? If I'm gonna make your shoes, I gotta measure your feet. Put them up. Norris just suspicious moves over. You're not gonna cut them off, are you? I'm a gnome. You want cut feet? Go talk to an orc. Now put it up. Come on. And Norris puts one of his feet on. You just see the gnome immediately pull out measuring tape and, all right, we got a 7x5, and it's this long and that wide. How long do you want it to last? Well, as long as possible. Okay. You want any special features? Describe special features. Well, if you're gonna go through the woods, you're gonna want stuff that's not gonna get caught in the vines. Why is he suddenly speaking like a Texan? I don't know. I'm assuming since your lady friend's paying, what do you want him to have?
She smiles and she says, Tula Crescent.
Ah, you want special designs. Okay, I can do that. Let's see here. That's gonna come to pulls out an abacus. That'll be 25 gold.
She nods and she hands it over.
Wow, not even a haggler. Cool. I'll get it done. I'll get it done by. Let's see. When's the sun? Oh, sun's just coming over the crest. Give it till high noon. I'll have his boots all ready.
She knows.
Scrolling on the paper and just and he looks over to your feet. Yeah, I think she can. Okay, have a great day. Get out. Let a man do his job.
She smiles. Best to you, my friend. And she looks to Inaris and says, the best to you as well. I am curious. I saw a strange artifact that you had. A spider with a ruby in it.
Keepsakes from home. Nothing more than tradable.
May I see?
He pulls out, he sets down the big old pack, and he opens it up. You see various jewels and trinkets, among them the golden spider with the jewel on its thorax, clearly to signify a black widow.
Can I do a religion check to see, or religion or history, that way to say, religion check to see if I kind of recognize any of this stuff or any sort of symbology or significance?
I mean, I wouldn't even have you roll if religion is significance. Gee, I wonder who it could be of.
I get the spider bit, but the other bits.
Oh, the different jewelry? Go for history.
History. Okay.
Yep.
14.
You think you've seen some of these before. You can't exactly place where, but they were definitely on Faerun. Or at least, they're analogs of the same ones that are on Faerun. They're clearly Drow jeweler make. Not all of them specifically dedicated to Lolth. Others to just simply Drow design, making them really precious. Or at least in this time where Drow jewelers would be fair to none.
She just looks at him and says, You bear a mighty burden, my friend.
Okay. Speak louder.
You bear a mighty burden, my friend.
See, I'm selling off trinkets, anything that be worth gold.
These are no trinkets. These are our heritage.
What do you mean?
Do not be so quick to dismiss them.
What do you mean, our heritage? You've already stated you're not even from the Underdark.
No.
And by your acting, you've kind of proven that.
I am not from the Underdark.
Then you should already know that the Drows have nothing to be proud of right now.
That may be, but it does not behoove us to forget what we were. Because if we forget what we were, then we cannot strive to become better.
He's just grumbling and muttering something. And in Underdark, he's like, sometimes I don't wonder if we were a species better off dead.
She sighs. You are not the first to think that. But I promise you there is another way. Follow the light of the moon, and you will reach joy again.
Roll that goddamn persuasion.
Oh.
18.
He goes, tell me more.
So she would smile and say, "Gladly," and she would look for somewhere like quiet to sit down where they could have a talk.
Yep. It's gonna be a lengthy talk, so at that point, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
say,
and she would basically teach him the tenets of Isla Strike.
Drow number 1 gained.
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun.
No, you don't level up from this.
No, but this is. Dun, 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 dun.
But
Now-
yeah, so
Got your first slave now.
Okay,
Welcome to the cult.
now we cut over. It's a little bit of a zoom out effect from the map, away from Naia and her new follower, and zooms back in time to when Proserpia, Ganesh, and Disdorius decided to leave the Drug Dragon Inn to go talk with the Masonry Guild. Also got my
No, don't do this right now.
Oh my gosh, no.
what's going on?
2 servers.
Yeah, I'm getting it too.
No. Anyway,
No. Oh God.
one
Tell-
moment, folks.
To get his butt off the server.
This might be a good moment to take about 10-minute break, actually.
So everyone,
Okay.
so I'm going to go ahead and mute the microphones. So thank you, everyone. We're going to go ahead and go into our BRB moment, and we will be back in about, I would say, 15 minutes, roughly, or so. Hey everyone, so I'm gonna go ahead and open the chat. Everyone should be back, but like a lot of us are trying to see this event. I've got the chat open. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the BRB. At this point, I'm gonna have to skip out on the Destiny 2 on the PC. So right now, I'm kind of trying to get in on my PlayStation so I can see this freaking event. But we're gonna continue where we left off. Disdorius is gonna be working on seeing the event on their end, or is gone.
Okay, well,
But we'll continue with Ganesh and also
Proserpia.
and Proserpia, and then we'll pick up with Disdorius after. Oh my gosh! I'm almost done in my PlayStation, but I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself so that you all can continue.
Alrighty, so. Oh,
Logging in. I can't be on my computer and my PlayStation at the same time, so.
that's fine. We can cover your bit of the RP once the stuff is done.
I mean, I can just switch over. I'm just gonna see if it's faster on my PS4.
Alright. Do you mind if we do the RP with Proserpia and Ganesh and have you just be background at this point?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. And then we'll get to what you can chat with the Mason Guild as soon as you're all set and good. Alright, so back to this. Alright, Kim, are you both ready?
I am,
Alrighty.
but I
You
don't
are
know
not
about
ready?
Ari.
So I'm upping you up. Ari, you're muted.
Yep, I'm here.
There we go.
Yeah. So take a stroll around town, over the Masons Guild, check out the sites, see what's up.
I seem to have lost mouse control. Oh no.
Awesome.
Really? Now, computer? Hold up.
I just went off on something. Because they're asking me, like, did the event happen? Like, as if I work at Bungie. Like, I know what's going on.
Are we taking a long pause? I'm just curious what's going on. Arden?
I think basically.
Okay, I hate to say this.
Okay.
Dire.
Oh no, I'm on my PS4 right now trying to get in. I'm already at 8,702.
Can't watch it on PS4.
Can't?
I can't watch it on... I can't watch it on PS4 because it wants me to download 70 gigabytes.
So weird. It just did the small little update, and then now I'm in line waiting.
Come on.
Right.
Bring
No.
all, but I can't. I don't know.
Okay.
Freaking
All right.
It's a hot.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna let them have the floor while we try and figure out stuff on our ends.
Okay, your mouse is online. Something is going on.
Hold up. Hit pause there. It's not working on that side.
I'm gonna switch back to Discord on PC. Give me a moment.
The DM's main methods of moving things around and getting his stats and crap open for everything has just died.
Nice.
Sorry. While Arden's away, we can do what we want while he can't do anything.
Okay, can anyone hear me?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, we can hear it. What I was going to suggest to them while you're trying to fix your mouse was that the two of them could be trying to RP with each other as characters on their way there.
Okay, I can still see the dice roller, so
Hello.
I'm here.
Mike had to get removed and replaced here.
I might have to make a technical difficulties banner at some point.
Do and just have Arden be standing on it, going whoopsies.
Oh, guess what?
What?
Bungie Help posted we are investigating various error codes, new chicken, weasel, olive, etc. You think so? Like, oh my god, I want to punch these people that make this game.
Anyway, so I
Should not leave the sign on.
the mouse is moving at least. Yep. So I can still see the rolls. Proserpia and Ganesh, y'all give me some investigation rolls. Disdorius, you too if you want.
Okay.
Sheet investigation is a 2.
You want me to roll investigation?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's okay, because it didn't roll like shit.
Oh my goodness. There we go. Alright, DM is no longer hobbled. Investigation 15. So, on to roll 3 of you. Ganesh is the one that gets the information. This was a challenge roll. To see which one would get the information. So the highest roll wins. But
Gotcha.
you'll ask about town, you're wondering about the Masons Guild, you get pointed in direction A. That's nice. Proserpia manages to run into a leatherworking gnome who brushes her off and says, "Hey, it's over there somewhere." General vague, dismissive as he's busy working on other things. He's like, "You're smart enough. Go figure it out, lass." Disdorius goes about and asks one of the dwarves who clearly would know where it is, a poor fellow who seems to be taking deep breaths of appreciation. Just, what do you need, my dwarven friend? Well, and I believe he says, well, I'm looking for the Masonry Guild. And he's like, yes, the Masonry Guild. I believe it's over that way. And points in a direction. Ganesh, being the smart one, being the one to think of it, and the wisest of the bunch, strangely enough, goes, pulling out the map that you got, and or pulling out a map that was, or no, better yet, he asks for a map of the Drunk Dragon area from one of the traders. And the traders are like, "Oh yes, you big scary elephant man, here you go. Please don't worry." And you are given a map, and you also ask them for the Masonry Guild, and they mark it on the map.
On me.
Ah, yes, giant elephant man. You want a map? Yes, here's your map. Please don't kill me.
Have you guys played Crashlands?
No.
Oh, damn it. Nobody knows what a Wampet is. Okay.
It's a very funny, irreverent survival game for smartphone.
They're basically rhinos with one, like, giant leg and foot. And they're called Wampets. And I named mine Stompy McSmash It. And you're like, please don't step on me. And I'm like, Stompy McSmash It.
Okay. Without ruining my view. Alright. Continuing on. You managed to walk inside. Oh, come on, I had it open. Drunk Trader Inn, Mason's Guild. You come across the building. It looks like a 2-story stone building that's belching hot like air pretty much from the building itself. And you're only wondering how the stone itself hasn't melted until you look at and notice that the building itself is also made out of this hellstone.
Okay.
With timber on the outside keeping it from crumbling down. As you enter, the place smells of forge. Just plain dwarven forge. Disdorius is homesick.
Aww.
As you look about, you see a human, a half, and a very stout yet very small bearded dwarf currently leaning over what looks like to be plans. Who do you approach? The human is stoking the fires of the forge. The half-elf is busy arranging armors in armor stands along the side.
Are we all together?
Yes, all three of you are together.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go talk to the dwarven guy.
Wait, I thought there was a human and an elf.
There's a human, half-elf, and a dwarf. Human is stoking fires. Half-elf is currently lifting some not so light armor pieces onto armor stands, and the dwarf is looking over what looks to be an opened roll of building plans.
I'd like to go to the half-elf.
All right. Proserpia?
Follow.
Okay. Disdorius. We'll start with Disdorius. Who's going?
I have a question. Are the plans for like weapons or something that the dwarf is looking at?
No, they look like building plans.
Okay, then I'll probably go to the one who's stoking the fires because I think that would mean that person's making weapons.
Oh, okay. Can I go to the dwarf then?
Yeah.
Yay! We're all doing what we're supposed to be doing.
All right. At any second, he could pop away on us.
Yeah.
To go look at this wonderful view. Disdorius, you reach up to the human. He's busy. He's got bulging muscles and clearly not wearing a shirt because a shirt is a fire hazard. But you do notice he's a bold specimen on top of the head, but he keeps his beard very well groomed as he's busy pumping the fires and getting the fire just perfectly hot. You notice that he's currently trying to melt what looks like a very fine silvery steel.
Disdorius murmurs someone under his breath. Where have you been all my life?
As you approach him, he looks over, mid-flex, pushing down on the. Look, you all want this to be adult. I'm gonna make it. Ooh. And he looks over to you and gives a smile and says, "Ah, welcome." Is there anything I can do for you? One moment.
Hold on.
No!
I mean, after the foursome, I mean, it's quite obvious that this is adult. Just saying. Going back to my thing.
I was like legit crying into my beer because I couldn't get any play.
Actually, you can do several things for me. I am looking for a new weapon.
A weapon, you say?
Yes.
Well, we're mostly an armor smithy here.
Do you know where I can find someone to make me some new weapons?
I can do some for a commission price. How
much?
Let's see. Well, that depends on what you want.
I'd like to get
out of.
I'd like to get a better great axe.
Oh, that sounds like it's a bit of a hefty price. Are you sure?
Yes, I am. I only use two-handed weapons.
Fuck. Now I need the book. I don't remember how much a great axe costs normally off the top of my head.
I'll go get mine. One
Watch,
second.
it's gonna be more than 40 gold, and I'm gonna have to go sell my ass for my... Which I don't mind doing, but...
Boom. Core. PHP. Go. Do. Just... The Bara human. Smith. Whoop. Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna call him, Rebar Barasmith.
Rebar Barasmith. You know what? Congratulations, that's his name.
Oh my god! Yes.
So, a great axe is 30 GP stack. Alright. So, a great axe made out of steel is about 30 GP standard.
Well, it's your lucky day, because I have.
So you just want one made out of steel? Don't you already have one made out of steel?
Well, I don't know. Is mine made out of steel?
That you have a great axe. It is more than likely
Okay,
made
well,
out.
well, can I get something that's maybe a little higher quality or something, so it's got a better hit points?
Ah, see, this is where the bartering comes in. He stops stoking the flames for a second and leans in, hands on his knees, and says, "What do you want it made out of?"
What are my choices?
Well, we have adamantine, mithril. We could try to forge something out of the hellstone, but that's a bit of a tricky one to work with. Oh, hold up. Anyway, we could do silver, which is very good for hitting.
I'm over here losing it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
He's having like a testosterone imbalance over there.
Really? He sounds like freaking. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Out of silver, which is good against more magic-y folk, and then we can do electrum, which makes it very nice and very good to work with when you're trying to enchant it for good purposes.
I'm gonna ask him what can I get for 40 GP.
Oh, 40 GP?
Yes, that's what I have.
I'll get you a standard battle axe, and I think I can put my muscles into it.
Are you sure you don't want potion money?
Potion money?
Are you sure you don't want Arden to actually check the price of a battle axe before he spouts off crap?
Price of a battle axe is 30 GP.
Oh, it's 10.
It's 30. Check your frickin' player's handbook.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Battle axe, 10 GP, 1d8 slashing, 4 pounds, versatile.
Oh, no,
it's great axe.
Okay.
He said great axe, you bastard.
Okay, let's get back to D&D.
Oh my god.
Title, Tiny Floating DM. Smacks out, locks it on head. Anyway.
Okay.
I mean, is it gonna be better than what I'm currently using?
Oh, it most definitely will. If we start with the base great axe, if we change up its material, it gets extra stuff.
Okay, then I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna spend the 40 GP for it.
All right. So I'll give you the choice of silver or electrum.
What was Electrum again?
It makes it easier to enchant later. And silver is good against foes that require that have magical defenses.
I'm gonna go with silver.
Ah, very well. How do you wish to pay?
Offer to eat his ass. It'll be like the gift that keeps on giving for everybody.
You know what?
I'm just imagining Proserpia actually screaming that across the marketplace.
That's what I was gonna say. This is RP. Arden, let this be RP. Her yelling this across the way.
Yes, I love this idea. Yes, okay, I'm for it.
So you just spewed randomly. Have it your ass.
Disdorius' face is like completely red now.
So it was can't remember his name now because I didn't write it down.
Oh god.
Hold up, let me put it in here.
Rebar Barasmith?
Yeah, Rebar Barasmith.
Tricepius.
Oh yeah, Rebar T. Barasmith. Yeah, yeah. The T is Tricepius. I love that.
Human Hunk Smith.
I thought it was a dwarf.
No,
no. He's yeah. Okay.
And at which point, Rebar T. Barasmith says, "I don't think you want to go near that area. It's full of soot." And more than likely hairier than a bear's backside.
I'm sure that's what he likes.
I mean, I could just put you in water and clean that for. You know what? We're gonna make this fucking work, okay?
I mean, doesn't she have the cleaning cloth of everything?
Yeah, she has the cleaning cloth. She can clean it.
Oh no, I'm not helping you get down.
Are you really gonna try to roll that persuasion check?
Oh, that's funny.
Oh god, do it. Do I need to roll the persuasion check?
Yep.
Okay, give me a moment, because I accidentally clicked the wrong thing, and now I have another program opening. My computer's probably going to crash. Okay, persuasion check. Oh god.
Oh. Well.
Is that good?
Let's go here. About a +2.
Bomb chicka wow wow.
Exactly.
Dirty 20s are always good.
Looks like
and the great axe is 20 gold. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. But
So if we bust a gnome in, will it be half off?
Maybe after.
No.
Okay. I'm down with that.
With a build like that, we will do a silver great axe for 20.
For 20 gold.
And he leans over mouth next to your ear and saying, "And a night on the town."
Okay.
Come back later.
Okay.
It'll take a bit to get the great axe done.
Okay, so should I take the current money that I have and bring it down to, instead of 40, it's at 20 now?
Ask if you want to sell your current great axe for 15. or trade in your great axe for 15.
Oh, okay. Can I trade in my current great axe?
No, let me see it.
Okay, I hand him my great axe.
And his identity.
Well polished by bodily fluids, it is barely used.
Word.
Ah, this is dwarven forged steel. Very good. You will give me 5 gold for your great axe. Well, correction. 5 gold for the great axe I will make you, along with a promise of a night of pleasure.
Wait, so I'm only giving him 5.
Yep.
5 and the great axe for those.
5 and your great axe.
So, okay, so technically that means I only have to go down to 35.
Yes.
Yep.
You only have to
Okay.
go down to 35 gold, and then you will be getting rid of the great axe from your inventory.
Sounds good to me.
Alrighty.
And how do I get rid of it?
You click. So. Boop, and a Disdorius and a character sheet. So in the bottom right of that equipment box, you'll see a lock. If you click that, then you'll see all the different options of getting rid of it. So there you go.
It's gone.
Da-da-da! You have sold your great axe. Your monster.
I'm getting another one. I also have a great sword, so I'm good. Some shit goes down.
The owner, the dwarf that apparently your gnome has been standing in front of, is now facepalmed, and is just, did you really just buy a great axe off of a person and promise to sell him a silver great axe for 5 gold an ass?
Yeah.
The human shrugs like,
Wait. He sold
We bartered
the
for the
great axe for 5 gold an ass?
Right. So he convinced him to,
that's some,
take it out and trade so that
that's a
he
deal.
have the
That's
cost,
some good
and then
bartering.
he traded in his 30 GP great axe
Yeah.
for half price, and then 20 minus 15 is
that's
5.
pretty good.
That's
Maybe
why
we should let the dwarf bargain for everybody.
Wait a
Or
second.
maybe you
so
should
I
keep
have
a real life lawyer in your party. Who knows?
you're not a lawyer in character, stop lawyering. Anyway.
I'm looking at the fucking, bale of goods.
Shut up, you. There's a thing called bartering. It exists. Anyway. But still, case in point is, the dwarf who's just standing there is like, you know what? Fine. It's not my business what you do. You're only using the facilities to do your own work anyway. Damn straight. Now I've got to get to work. And he throws a bunch of bars of silver into the pot of melting silver. It's just...
Disdorius just sits back and enjoys the show.
The dwarf looking at the gnome and said, you egged this on. How can I help you today?
I mean, look at him.
I'm well aware.
Okay.
He's like, I'm well aware. There's very good reasons why he's allowed to work here. He brings in customers.
One of them is he's kind of hot and easy. But anyways.
The answer is he brings in customers.
Oh boy, does he bring in customers.
So how can I help you? Or shall I say, sorry, pardon my manners. Welcome to the Masons Guild, where masonry is our job and apparently smithing too.
Maybe also whoring, but anyway.
Come from a far land, and we have just found out about Hellstone, and we'd like to learn more about it.
Oh, you mean the stone that can barely be forged because it's fucking flicks off fire like nobody's business?
Yes.
You
That.
know how hard this thing is to carve? We can weaken it. Maybe with some ice magic, but then you risk chipping, and then he goes into a long tirade about how Hellstone is so hard to work with, and is really pissed off that the current master of the guild has gone out to get more. And he's just, ugh. But I guess you didn't want me to go through all of that.
Pat him on the shoulder, and I'm like, "Don't worry, I do it too."
Alright, so do you actually want to purchase some? Because unfortunately we are low on stock. If you want any, you can either... The price is going to go up due to how little we have at this point in time, since most of it's going to the Drunk Dragon Inn. And we can part some. Or you can wait till the master comes back with his... with the next shipment.
Ganesh?
Is it useful for weapons at all? Or is it... Why do you guys use it?
It's stone, and it's stone. And if you ever want a place that's that can withstand dragon fire...
There's dragon fire? Oh, well, yeah, there's dragons.
There's dragons.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've been to the Drunk Dragon Inn, have you not?
I have.
Yeah. And give you two guesses why that place is made out of hellstone.
No dragon racer, Ari.
Oh, but
because
sorry.
Because the bartender has enemies?
Part A and Part B, the bartender could more than likely melt the stone with his own, or melt any building he's in when he's asleep.
Oh. Okay.
The stone is very sturdy. It wicks off both fire and acid like it's nothing. Forging it into a weapon, however, not so easy. Maybe armor. Stone plate armors would be pretty decent. But weapon? Nah.
Okay.
But we still need some to take home.
What did we need the stuff to take home for?
Sample?
We did? I have no idea what you're... In and out of character, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, I was under the impression that we needed to get some as a sample and to learn more about it.
Sure.
You as a character have decided this. This was not the decision of the party.
Oh, I thought, okay.
It's fine. I mean, whatever.
I thought other people were on board with this.
Sure.
How much do we need?
Well, I'm not there, so unfortunately for you.
Well,
okay, being this...
Just as a curiosity, would we have... Because we knew that they were going to the Masons Guild.
That's a good question.
Would me and Desi have kind of thought, okay, well, we're done, let's go and join them?
Well, I'm busy trying to find you.
At this point, at current timeline of events of where everybody is at, Desi is currently at the garden with talking to Ginri, and you are currently still walking around town with Inaris.
Yeah, this is happening at the same time. Yeah.
Okay, so how dense is... I guess this would be in character. How heavy... Like, how dense is Hellstone? Is it really, really dense?
You see him turn around, walk to a door and open it, go in. He comes out with a brick of the stuff and just... in front of you. And just waves, go ahead and test.
What the fuck?
It's not a big brick. It is just a literal brick of the stuff.
Oh, by the way, I am watching the event on PlayStation.
I'm in. I finally got in, and it's... Oh my god, what the hell?
Yeah.
Cool, huh?
It's really cool. Oh my gosh.
Wait,
I'm
they
just-
said that it had a heartbeat. What the hell
Yeah.
does that mean?
Yeah, it's alive. But
Where are you
anyways,
guys getting that?
Oh, damn it!
It lives.
Anyway.
but let's let them continue. I'm just gonna mute
Yeah,
my
go
mic.
ahead. Go ahead.
Let's mute our mics.
Yeah, I'm gonna
so
do
we,
the
yeah.
I gotta turn and look at it every now and then. So, yeah, he pretty much just waves at this brick that's about how the size of a brick that's in a brick house. It's that size.
Yeah.
And he just
What-
thunk.
What's that called? Imperial brick?
And he's just feel free to test.
Am I gonna make game canon if I like say something?
Whatever. Go for
Okay.
it.
You're in
Okay, cool.
character right now, so go for it.
Okay. I'm going to pick up the brick. And
What's your strength score?
That's a good question. Can I pick the brick up? It is 0.
So your strength score is an 11. Roll me a strength check.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So the strength of 17, you lift it and you're like, wow, this is dense. And just with your being able to lift it, he goes, wow, strong loss. As you can see, they don't make hell out of nothing. These are the same shit they use in their fortresses in hell. Of all places.
Cool.
It's pretty good stuff, especially if you want to make out of it. Unfortunately, the Drunk Dragon Inn decided they're gonna monopolize it. So that's why the Forge Master left with the Champion of Destiny to go get more.
How much would a fistful of stone cost?
You mean broken down Hellstone?
Or just a chunk of it, or
Like he holds up his fist, which would probably be around almost like yours, but about an inch thicker. It says about that much.
Sure.
5 gold.
Will you take 4?
I mean, I'd have to chunk it up. So if you want,
Well, we just need a sample. Do you have any dust lying around?
you want to use Hellstone dust.
That's a really good idea. Yes.
I mean, I can pot with some dust for like 10 silver.
Yeah. Whatever, just little chunks you got from smashing it for the Drunk Dragon Inn. Just a little gravel piece.
Take Ganesh from one of my chunk.
Well, yeah, if you want to buy a chunk, yeah, it's your gold.
All right. How about this? We'll do 2 gold, and I will give you a small chunk and some dust in a pouch. How about that?
I can live with it.
All right. He goes over to the forge area where the big, strong, burly man is. He just grabs a sack from the side there, and it's like a coin purse sack, and he just swipes off the top from the forge. And ship. Okay. And takes the Hellstone brick from you and goes into the back, and all you just hear a loud, thunderous. He comes back out with a modest fist-sized chunk and puts it in your palm, and then holds out his for the money.
And you said that was 2 gold?
2 gold and 10 silver.
2 gold, 10 silver. Okay, so how are we out of character? How are we doing this on the character sheet since there's the gold?
So at the moment, you in character have 40 gold that's from this world, and however much gold you had from the other world.
I had written down 45 gold from this world.
Where'd you get the extra 5?
From me when we were
Yeah.
on the caravan and found it in the cart.
Okay, so you have 45 gold,
Mm-hmm.
but you have no silver.
Correct.
That's fine.
Alright.
Gold is worth 10 silver.
So you give him 3 gold. He'd be like,
What?
you would give him 3 gold.
Yeah.
You practically got tricked into following up on that.
Oh.
So you give him you give him 3 gold and he expecting change on the silver. And then you realize the math inside your head.
Mhm.
Because 10 silver to a gold, so he really just told you 3 gold.
Oh.
Thank you for doing business. Anything else I can help you with?
Can you make medium weight armor out of that hellstone stuff?
No.
Okay.
Extremely heavy. Even then, if we could even chunk it down to that small of a portion, the stone doesn't hold up any. Apart from the dust and the smallest chunk that I could break off of it, as you can see that she's holding, the stone doesn't want to try and do anything in between those.
Gotcha. Okay.
The half elf is like gently chirps up and goes, "If it's armor you're looking for, I can help."
Sure. Yeah, I'll go butter with that guy. Unless you guys have anything to talk about with shirtless, hairy. Oh, we're talking to the dwarf? Or we're talking to the human?
The dwarf.
Oh, okay.
Rebar T. Barsmith is busy being ogled.
Well, isn't he like in right now?
No. He's working on melting the metal necessary to make the weapon.
Oh, gotcha. That'll be later. Got it. Okay.
Proficiency.
Okay, so we had dwarf, we had human, now we're on half elf.
You had human, then you had dwarf, now you're on the half elf, yes.
That's
And the half elf is talking with the Loxodon.
okay.
So as he smiles and you approach him, he goes, "So, anything in particular you're looking for? Like, they're pretty big, so I would probably recommend some like heavier stuff."
Well, I mean, it's heavy for you, but it's medium weight for me.
Right. Mm-hmm. So, what are you thinking? Because we got some pretty nice enchanted stuff, well, pseudo enchanted stuff in.
Out of character, does Hellstone class as metal?
It sounds like stone. So.
They're a masonry guild.
Yeah.
Masonry denotes that they mostly work with stone, but they have branched out ever so slightly as being the smithy for the town. Since they're the only people with a forge capable enough to work the stone at this point in time. It helps that your entire building is practically a forge made out of the stuff.
It also helps that I just really helped a really high level smith. I'm hoping.
Yeah, I was hoping we'd run into him and then get a discount, but whatever. It's fine. Yeah. I use medium armor and shields.
Does chainmail count as medium?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Well,
it's like scale and chainmail.
What are you after?
Well, if you're a medium, we got a very decently priced adamantine chainmail right over here.
Ooh, shiny. What does it do?
So he points to this black, like scaled chain artifact, and it seems to have runes engraved on each individual piece. It's like bargain at only 315 gold. Sure, I assure you.
It's expensive and it's metal. Maybe next time.
I mean, we have other armors for sale. If you look around, we pretty much have the whole assortment. AKA, yes, if there's an armor on the base list, he has it. He only has 4 special ones that he can show off right now.
Okay. And I have leather armor. I would like some medium armor. So, okay. I'm looking at page 149 of the what's it called?
PHP?
Yeah. Where
So
is
you'd be
armor?
looking for hide. If you have leather now, you'd be up from that. That's non-metal would be hide.
Yeah, no, I'm on the weapons page. Where's the...
Go up to 145.
Ah, okay. So I'm at hide. And scale mill, breastplate, half plate. Okay. Hide.
Although we probably have to upcharge a little if we're gonna resize the armor for you. He says, staring up to you.
Makes sense.
I'd say about 5 silver would do it. Wouldn't be not that bad.
And then can I trade this in?
The
hide.
The leather that you're currently wearing?
Yeah.
10 GP. So you're mostly he pulls out an abacus and like, so you just be paying for the resizing then. That'd be good. If you donate the leather, we can definitely do that, and we can even use the old leather in the new armor.
I'm sorry, what are you offering? I was trying to figure out if I could afford the chain shirt. Or the scale mill.
Scale mill's 50 GP.
Right.
And it's not... Well, I mean, scale mill would still be made out of metal. Are you sure you'd want that? Unless you want to try and have
with stone plates or something. I was just gonna role play it as stone plates or something.
So you want us to take the Hellstone or a masonry made stone version of a scale mail?
Yeah. Something.
Okay, so that changes by material, upping the price, but if you give in the leather, that will reduce it by 10 GP. He sits there and thinks, hey boss, yeah? Think we got enough to work a scale mail out of the stuff? He's just, you think we're made of money, don't you? No, but I do think it would benefit this big guy. The stronger the material, the better. It's like, all right then. Base price. If he puts in the leather. You heard the man. 50 GP.
Hey, Proserpia. Can I have 10 GP?
What?
Can I have 10 GP?
This is where I want to come in.
Are you asking me for money?
I am.
Who the hell are you? I don't know you.
I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen.
I've got okay.
Can me and Desi walk in at this point?
You know what? Considering the time, yeah, go for it.
Oh, hey guys, what's up?
Well, first, before we walk in, I'm gonna say that I meet her at the door. Sister Naia, Sister Silme.
You guys hear that from you guys hearing this from outside because the door is not exactly soundproof.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. We need to let Disdorius know that we're back. We're all in here.
She smiles and she gives him a hug.
Oh no, I'm not cute.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey,
That's right? You are all in here. What?
Yeah, we were just
By the
checking.
way,
We're just checking
10
out the
seconds.
Masons Guild and
10 minutes.
and haggling
minutes.
for some wares.
Oh,
It's 10 minutes. Till
In
the
10 minutes, it's gonna do what it's gonna do.
yeah. Well, it is getting brighter on the screen. So
Do you notice that you can see the light in the air too?
yeah.
yeah, so great.
Yeah.
Anyway, so continuing, Disdorius, what you hear after some exchange words from everyone else, even though you're heavily paying attention to the the entire time, all you hear from outside is Silver.
His sister is Silve. is what you hear outside the building, and it basically he says, "Who is this friend that you bring with you?"
this is a Norris.
Desi
believe-
quickly, without even letting Naia speak, goes over and holds Anaris's hands. Says, "You are very lucky to find my sister. She is very good heart." Then if you hurt her, I don't know. If you hurt her, I will hurt you.
He just leans over to Stillman. It's like, why is there a bipedal lion here?
Be still, my friend. It's all right. It's
Then
it's an adjustment for all of us.
and
then I walk in.
then I walk in. I actually, do I have to roll for this because I want to pick her up because I'm happy to see her again because there's so much I need to tell her.
You see me, roll me a dex save. Desi, roll me a strength check.
Okay.
Okay, let me just pull up. Yeah, there we go. Dex save.
21.
Oh,
strength save.
You're gonna pick her. That's a strength save. Yeah, you're gonna pick. You're gonna pick her up. Yeah.
I would do the
Well,
Wilhelm scream here, but
Come, sister. We have so much to talk about, and literally with Karg in tow and in tow, basically walking in. Both of them, I can only imagine the two of them looking at each other and just shrug like, I can't explain it. Can you?
The human-
No.
the human in the corner has stopped huffing. There is a hot daddy. Just walked in. He's just like, huh. Didn't know I was into animals.
No, I will say this. Desi does notice him, and just gives him a wink.
The orc walks in right next to Desi, and the human gets back to doing his pumping. Just walked in and like, don't you dare.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
the human that's got the awful cough, isn't it?
No,
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 that was the dwarf.
that was the
that was
dwarf.
the dwarf.
Yeah, that was the dwarf.
Okay.
So I put her down, and then I quickly whisper in her ear before anything else. He tells her about seeing the lady in black luring the bard away.
She would whisper back that I saw them leaving and I saw where they were going. We should follow them once our business is concluded.
And he nods in agreement and goes, "Sister, I must show you this. Ilona gave me gift." And he slowly pulls out the 6-inch long?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
Si-
about 6 inches.
Yeah, 6-inch long unicorn horn with the flower at the end. That's still perfect.
She just smiles at you. I'm so proud of you.
I do not understand why she did such thing, but oh, sister, there is a woman of same ear capacity as you, with belly of the baby, and I believe husband is of the many horny and the many teeth.
She can.
The DM has face palmed in the background.
That what?
The DM has literally face palmed in the background. Your words could have been chosen better.
Do you mean a tiefling?
No, I think the word for this place is demon.
She kind of narrows her eyes a little bit.
But he nice demon. You know, he's safe. He okay. He agreed to agreement at gate and. But anyways, I think Ilona has blessed them protection. So I was thinking maybe sister can help. You know, child belly. The birth. I think she needs help with the birth.
Quite
She looks
possibly.
like she is ready to explode. I'm no explode. To pop is the, I guess, colloquialism.
Naja smiles. I will assist if I can.
Kargas
She
just said she looked about a month off.
Like she was overdue a month.
No.
She has a month left.
8.
Oh, she
Yeah.
has a month left. Well, you know, Desi doesn't know this, so.
I mean, looking at everybody.
Oh no! Wait!
Right,
I'm
yeah.
not done. Wait! I'm not done. I'm
Oh,
not
no.
done. And Desi sees Proserpia, little sister, and just runs over to her.
Inara is scooching closer to Asilma and just going, do you know these people?
Yes.
She looks over and says, "Yes, they are. They are my friends."
I find it very hard that we can make friends with a talking bipedal lion that can eat us at any second.
That is one thing that the drow must overcome, is the difficulty of friendship. Because friendship is magic.
And family is perfection.
Out of character,
Looking.
I've now referenced Star Wars, Star Trek, and My
Little Pony.
I'm-
Friendship is
I-
magic. Yes, you have. No, I caught that with the second that you literally quoted Princess Celestia.
He's like, I'll keep that in mind. But, holy and at this moment, he just realized he's standing next to. That's a big fucking elephant.
Do not be afraid, my brother.
I'm gonna be outside.
Ganesh.
Please, do not be afraid.
I pull
Please
Ganesh
don't.
aside. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I just quickly pull Ganesh aside and apologize for overreacting, and I give him the gold he asked for.
Wait, little sister, what is going on?
Oh, we're just haggling for some armor. I wanted this cool stone scale armor,
Okay.
but I don't have enough money.
How?
No,
okay.
he does. He does.
How,
It's
how,
okay.
how much are you missing, brother?
I have they want 50 and my hide armor, and then they'll
50 in
use
your
that
leather.
to make me the.
I once again, brother, I ask you, how much are you missing?
Well, nothing now that Proserpia gave me 10.
She just
Little sister, you take back 10, give 5. I give 5.
Naia just looks at all of them, And she just kind of smiles a little bit. Christ, what was his name? The dwarf that she met in town.
Oh, well, I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Iron Fiend.
Yeah, Iron Fiend, yeah.
Iron Fiend. I met Iron Fiend in town, and I am led to believe that there is a disease that plagues smiths called Black Lung.
There is no such disease that plagues smiths. It's coming from Uriel.
The one that's over the building plans.
The dwarf, yes.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure.
He's like, that's not something that happens to smiths.
Oh God.
Well,
Or at least the ones that follow the forge.
Well, then, hang on. The dwarf was the one who was had the most hacking cough, right?
Yes.
Not this dwarf. It was another dwarf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't see him here. This is a different dwarf. His beard isn't as magnanimous.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's more stingy.
It looks well groomed.
So Desi pushes 5 gold. Basically, he gives his 5 gold because she already gave 10 to Ganesh. He opens her hand and puts 5 gold in her hand, and be like, "I take half of a donation to help brother have proper armor."
Thank you, Desi.
Thank you, guys. Big hugs.
The half elf's like, well, let me go see if I can set aside the materials.
Do you have anything? How do you say? How do you say in language of your people? In my size?
He looks at you. He looks at a big piece of armor in the corner. He's like, I'm not sure if you can afford it, though.
How much is it? And what is it?
He points over to a black, sort of splint-based armor.
Mm-hmm.
And and immediately the orc is like, how did you get that? And he's like, sold to us? That is the armor of the Rarageshi. Man who, orc warlord who slew the Leviathan of the Cobalt Sea.
Ooh.
So I
Cool.
so I turn over to Kardak and I say, "Is that good thing, my love?"
It is an armor that has seen the slaying of 200 some men aboard the Leviathan. The Leviathan is the giant ship.
No.
If you don't
Yeah.
already get that.
Now, I whispered to him, "Is it okay if I wear something like that, or will it be insult to your people?"
I would be honored, but I don't think you can afford it.
Now, how much for this relic armor?
The half-elf's like, he's looking scared, and even the dwarf's going a gulp. He's like making a pointing down somewhere. He's like, 450 gold.
I see. Okay, that's true. I cannot afford this. This is. I may be noble, but I am poor noble in this land.
Kargash is looking at him with daggers, like, are you insulting my people? 900? Good.
Why you make it so expensive, my love? I understand it. It's important to your people, but someone should be able to wear it and not collect the dust. Don't you agree?
Please, my friend. Artifacts are valuable.
It must be treated with honor and respect. It shouldn't even have to be here.
It is not just the metal, the leather that goes into it. It is the history and the joy and the sorrow and the loss.
Okay.
And everything must be considered.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Unless it is a brand new set of armor.
So,
And immediate, although you do see Kargash just pull the elf aside and he's walking out. Give me one moment.
oh God. I mean, my sister, I would love to wear such treasured armor. It looks beautiful. I think I would honor it with great dignity and respect, and I think Elona will be happy if I wear it, I think.
You see them.
I think so too, but you must believe that to part with an item like this, it is a significant act for a people. It would be like me parting with an item from my history.
But you're not parting with it, Isilme. You're giving it to your boyfriend for a steep discount.
I mean,
He comes back with the half elf and is just, all right, we've come to a decision. You, lion,
yes.
is just Desi, my love.
Yes, Karg, my dearest.
The armor is yours, and I'm sticking with you until you can pay me back for it.
Wait, what?
He just walks out. And the half elf just nods, is like, he paid in full.
So what is Erismorn talking about?
I don't know. Hold on, give me a moment. I've got two things.
I hug Karg.
I give Karg.
He needed that. I'm sure he'll tell you about it at some point, but he really, really needed that.
Oh my gosh, Ghost is freaking out. Hold on. I'm kind of like blown away by the event that's going on in front of me on PlayStation, and then trying to like be blown away at the fact that the Orok that I snooed is now a sugar daddy at the moment. So
That's still the moment of, you now owe me. I'll stick with you until you pay me back. And just walks out of the room, and and you immediately notice the half elf has got measuring tape up against your your chest and build.
Now I would kind of ask, please explain, what is black lung?
Oh, hold on.
What's black lung?
Yeah. I'm gonna mute my mic for a second.
She describes sicking, coughing, and then
Cutscene.
Black goo shoots out and runs away. What is it?
That sounds like someone who took a...
Contacting Destiny servers.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, wait, the map's changing.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Yep, sorry. All right.
Okay.
The dwarf.
Be able to cut this a little sooner rather than later tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, hold up.
Yeah, sorry. No, thank you.
Yep. All right.
Oh, by the way, please, when we're done with this, I need you to send me all the information regarding this armor so I can put it properly on my sheet.
It is an adamantine split mail.
Okay.
Sweet.
Anyway, so you mentioned the black lung. The dwarf is like, that is from someone who went to hell to forge.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah, forging in hell is sort of a bad idea because you're forging with souls. The man wasn't sick. The man wasn't sick from a forge disease. He was sick from using souls that were infecting his body. and you let them loose.
Did tell me, do any of your people have trouble with their breathing?
He looks over. He looks over to the rebar. Rebar, you breathing fine? Whoa! Seems fine to me. Inaris. Oh no.
Was that was like a massive cough? I'm guessing.
No. You see him as he flexes, pushing down the bellows to the forge.
Okay.
Just
It was
vertical
Rebar,
flex.
it was Rebar who was coughing like mad, wasn't it?
No,
No, it was the other guy.
No, okay.
the one who was coughing was the dwarf by the name of Berosk, Iron
Berosk.
Fiend,
Okay.
and you saw him closer towards the docks and by the river.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, what? So
He's
here-
apparently a soul forging asswipe.
And he's here.
No, he's not.
Well,
Here.
because all I remember is like in with Rebar is like on going like like
No.
doing.
No. He's just flexing like a porn star.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I thought that was like coughing, like being.
Girth to push
Okay,
them down.
I misunderstood that.
Yeah, it literally is just him grunting as he flexes. Is
Like-
what the sound is.
Every time I've made that noise, I've put my hands and pushed down
Like,
to try and
he-
simulate it.
He's literally flexing like a bodybuilder. Is basically what we're saying.
And
Right.
that is why Yordorf is so infatuated that he hasn't looked away from him this entire time.
Damn, I was kind of hoping I could heal one of them, and then that would get me a discount.
Nah,
They're all gay. Also, so
no.
No.
it's not gonna fly.
Usta Bargosh definitely not gay.
So
The half elf, yeah, I'm pretty sure he swings both ways. The human, oh, definitely.
so wait.
Um,
So do I owe the orc 900 gold?
Yep.
Okay. I need to make a note of that. Owe him 900. Okay.
He purposefully inflated it. He actually bought it for the 450 GP price.
Okay, got it.
Okay, I'm back.
He purposefully inflated it to make it seem like he was purchasing something more valuable for you.
Gotcha.
What did I miss? 'Cause I
Well,
was
the
really-
orc intimidated
really
the half.
distracted.
Took the
Oh yeah.
the half elf outside and got me some really expensive armor.
Okay.
They also found out that Barosk Iron Fiend guy is actually a soul forger.
That's another thing. Yeah, that he went to hell to forge all his stuff, and that's why he had black lung.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay,
tell me, please,
so log out. Oh, hold on. Yeah.
what would I believe that I might need a new sword for this new world.
I gotta go to bed, guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's fine.
And Kim hasn't played at all tonight.
Kim, are you able to
What?
stay up a little bit longer?
Not really.
Yeah.
I turn into a pumpkin after 10.
You wanna have a special session for Proserpia again later?
That'd be cool.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, that would be awesome for her to
Yeah.
have a session.
Yeah. That'd be really cool.
Because we really didn't get to you very much apart from getting you the
yeah.
the stone.
Yeah, everybody jumped in on her story.
Looking at you guys.
Well, Ganesh did this too, especially when he borrowed money from her.
No, that was during his session, but it was other bits.
Yeah. But
Okay.
So
we'll pick up from there. How
All right.
about that?
Okay.
all right. Well, thank you everyone for watching this really technical difficulty heavy Darkborne Plus, remember every Monday is Dungeons and Dumbasses, Flights of the Legacy, rated M for mature, obviously because, stuff,
Mm-hmm.
adult things are happening. Also, remember, tomorrow, Arden Whitefur, VOA Gamer Cub, and myself will be doing a very, very live first run of the Destiny 2 Beyond Light launch. So we'll see you then at noon Eastern Standard Time, and have a great one. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.